Hey everybody, Kevin Mulham here in the Office of Youth and Young Adult Ministry. It's 2 Minute Tuesday on July 11th. Well, I'm back in studio this week. Last week I filmed this in my office off my webcam. Technology is really not my thing, and I rely on Cody Tredick and Dan Bartleson so much to make me look and sound great, so I'm excited to be back in studio this week with their help. CYC Board registration is now open. All the information in the handbook is at diocesehelena.org/CYC Board. There's really not a whole lot new this year as far as structurally with dates and programming, that sort of thing. Just a few reminders for you. First, I think it's important just to remind everyone what CYC Board offers and why I think it's important and something that is so valuable to young people into our parishes. From the perspective of the parish or the youth minister, what we're offering is the chance to spend 4 weekends with the young leaders in your parish. We all know that youth ministry is so relational, and there's no shortcuts to building relationships. You have to spend time together. So CYC Board, just from a basic level, offers that opportunity to youth ministers to spend a ton of windshield time driving to and from meetings, and also the chance to spend, like I said, 4 weekends with those young people, not only those from your parish, but also from around the diocese. From the perspective of the young person and their families, what we offer is the opportunity to gather with other young disciples from across the diocese. That's a huge benefit for them, especially for those of you who come from a rural parish who may not be able to gather a lot of young people together. It's the chance just to form friendships and to understand that you're not alone out there. A lot of our young people experience just isolation. They might feel like they're the only kid in their high school who believes in Jesus Christ, let alone goes to Mass. And so for the opportunity for them to gather in a large group with their peers, to know that there are other people who believe in the faith and practice it, that's a huge benefit for the faith formation of our young people and their families. We also offer them the opportunity to put into practice their leadership skills as they help to plan and facilitate diocesan youth ministry initiatives. And of course, we also offer some great speakers and formation experiences at each of the meetings. If that sounds like something you want to be a part of, then I invite you and your parish and your young people to participate on the CYC Board. On a practical level, each parish or youth minister is welcome to manage the registration for CYC Board, however it's going to best fit them. I know that we've got a lot of our parishes have different resources and people and FTEs, so it looks a little bit different in each of our parishes, and I try to make the registration as flexible as possible. Some parishes want every kid to hand in a physical copy of the registration. They'll gather all those together and then register their entire group online. That's totally fine. If you want to have your individual youth or their parents register them online, they can do that as well. The bottom line is that the parishes should know which of their youth are going to be on CYC Board, and so you can manage that in whatever way is going to be best for you. The thing is that I do not have a staff of people in my office to help manage CYC Board, so I rely on the generosity of our volunteers and parents and youth ministers to do everything with CYC Board. I need your help, and I appreciate that. I'm so grateful for it. We need adults, not just who can serve as a warm body that satisfies safe environment requirements, although that's important. We also need you as a mentor for young people to help them to grow in their faith. We need you as a coach as we're helping them develop their witness talks and testimonies. And of course, we also need things like cooks, and we need drivers to the different events and things like that. So if you're interested in helping, and this is just an invitation for you and your parishes to help participate in the work of CYC Board. Just a few other reminders this week. Registration is now open for the Planning Days, which is scheduled for August 14th to the 15th at Legendary Lodge. This is really intended for catechists, DREs, Catholic school teachers, youth ministers, anyone who teaches the faith to young people. This is a professional development opportunity, not a spiritual retreat. Of course, we'll pray together and things like that, but the idea here is to provide opportunities, resources, to collaborate with your colleagues and to share ideas on how to be better at teaching the faith to young people. So I invite you to it. There is no cost to attend, and some say you'll get what you pay for, but I promise you the food will be great. You'll have some incredible sessions and lessons, and we'll just have a great time being together. So register and more information at diocesehelena.org/planning days. I still have tickets for NCYC, which is going to be in Indianapolis this November. You can find information and register at diocesehelena.org/NCYC. We have a few new people who've joined the Chancery staff here, as well as some job openings around the diocese that I want to share with you. All of these were in the Center for Catholic Life bulletin, which went out last Friday, but that went out to all the employees, although I know a lot of you are not employees, so you may not have got the email, so I just wanted to share those with you. First, we welcome Dr. Brian Barrett. He's the new diocesan formator in the faith. I've introduced him the last couple of weeks, but he's a fantastic guy. I'm really excited to work with him. He will be at the planning days in August, so it'll be the opportunity to kind of hear from him and to share a little bit about what his position is going to be. Briefly, what he's going to be doing is to help teach the teachers of the faith. So working directly with catechists, school teachers, DREs, youth ministers, and helping them to teach the faith to young people. Yesterday, we welcomed Travis Grotbo to the Chancery team. He is the new data software specialist. A lot of you know Travis. He's been around the diocese and in youth ministry for a long time. Most of you probably recognize him from playing the guitar or the violin and helping with audiovisual stuff at CYC Convention and Junior High Rally. He's a great guy. Really looking forward to having him on the team. What he's going to be doing is really helping us, meaning the Center for Catholic Life, the foundation, and our parishes to be better at managing data. So really excited to have him on board, and I'm sure you will hear more from him over these next couple of months. And while not a diocesan position, I did want to let everyone know that one of our dear friends and colleagues, Doug Tuke, has accepted the position of head of school at St. Andrew's School here in Helena. Doug is a fantastic person for that job. I really look forward to working with him closely, and not only working with Doug, but all of our Catholic schools and building partnerships between Catholic schools and youth ministry. Then there are a few job openings sort of in the realm of youth ministry and religious education and formation. Most of them are in the Missoula Deanery. St. Francis in Hamilton and then St. Francis in Missoula, as well as Christ the King, are all looking or have positions open in those areas. So if you know of any quality candidates, or if you're looking for one of those positions, I encourage you to look at the Diocese Helena website. Go to diocesehelena.org, scroll down to the bottom and click on employment opportunities. Well, that's enough for this week. As always, please pray for me, pray for our bishop, and together we will all pray for our young people. God bless.